3, 2, 1.
It's time to join Jeff and Janet. Janet.
Tighten out.
I heard him from out there.
What's wrong? I got it because I can't work you.
Out of focus?
I know how to do it.
Your focus is not.
I'm about to cry. I don't know where my Mountain Dew went. That's all right.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Oh.
You're good.
You're fine. Why, what's wrong?
Camera on Shannon.
You're
What?
fine.
I left it before and. Oh well.
Okay.
That
Everything-
makes it easier for me.
Yep, everything's fine.
Hi, we're recording.
Because this camera keeps going up and down.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Casey Kasem.
I've been wanting to meet you.
Okay, you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to join Jeff and Janet. Janet is April Tinsley's mother. April Marie Tinsley was a child from Fort Wayne, Indiana, who was kidnapped, sexually assaulted, and murdered. It happened on April 1st, 1988, and her killer was just found this year. And here is Janet, which is April Tinsley's mother.
So how are you?
Pretty good.
Been a while. I've been like, I mean, we talk daily, every once in a while. But it's been almost 2 years since we've actually had our last interview.
Yeah.
And our last interview, things have changed within 2 years.
Oh yeah, lots has changed.
And now, speaking of that, you know, like I said, we've gone through the whole process of everything. And then, how did you feel the day? Because all I know is I didn't know anything about it. Because, you know, normally, because I know they had a special on, I forgot, it was one of the big stations.
Yeah, it was from the crime show with Paul Zahn, and that's when me and my son went to New York, and they were going to do a story with Fort Wayne PD and everything else. And then when they were going to air that at 10 o'clock that Sunday night, I'll say about 4 or 5 in the afternoon, we seen a white police cruiser and a black police cruiser come driving up front, and I said there, somebody's in trouble. So Paul, he ran to the one window, Mike's looking out the other window, and I hear a knock at the door, and there's like 5 people. One was Karen Richards, the prosecutor, Mr. Hamilton, and the other detective that was on the case. They all come in and they go, showed us a picture of him and goes, "Do you recognize him? Do you know him?" And I'm sitting there like dumbfounded, like, no. I don't recall anybody, you know, in my younger age and named Miller. I was sitting there, offhand, I don't. And he goes, then all of a sudden Karen Richards looked at me and goes, "We got him." And they go, "How do you feel about after 30 years, we finally got him?" And I'm like, I'm looking at Mike, I'm looking at my son, we're looking back at each other like, we can't believe it, like we're dumbfounded. And ever since then, everybody asks me how I'm feeling, how do you feel about it? I'm saying I'm still trying to, you know, wrap it around my head. I just can't, you know,
Put the exact thoughts to it, because
put anything to it. It's like,
because one, like I said, I know in your head and in the whole family's head, you're shocked because, like, you know, because you got the goosebumps saying, "Oh my God, yes, we got him." But then in your head, like, you know,
say what?
is this a dream type of, you know, like, am I dreaming? And then, yeah, because like I said, I didn't know anything about it until one of my friends like, "Did you hear about the April 10th thing?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, that's gonna be a thing." And next thing you know, my timeline was blowing up about what's going on, all the news stations. So I was like, wow. And then I texted Mike that same day, and then he didn't get back with me till like 12 o'clock at night, which you guys know me. I'm up all kinds of night, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. And yeah, and I'm glad that it's finally happened. That I just hopefully that he gets the death penalty, because my opinion is no matter what child it is, whoever it is, they should get death penalty.
Yeah, because they said that since it happened in the early part of '80,
Mm-hmm.
he won't get the lethal injections or anything like that. They're going for the death penalty, which would be the electric chair. And I done told him, I said, the last face he's going to look at is going to be me with all the family and friends that has her shirt be behind me staring at him. And that's going to be the last, face he sees.
I remember when we had the interview 2 years ago at April's Garden. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, Tommy Goins and a lot of people at West Hoagland around that area, check it out. Speaking of shirts, if you can zoom in on my shirt right here, Janet got these made 2 or 3 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago. I would step over. Wesley's okay.
Hey, Jeff.
See,
There you go. There's a shirt. And then I got the back of a shirt. You got that one, okay? And then I'm gonna try to turn around. Well, we'll just get a shot of the back of the shirt, and we'll post that in editing. But you got these shirts made, and you've had a lot of support throughout the years. How do you feel that everybody that came out there to support the day of the celebration? How did you feel that day when everybody came out here and supported you? Because you had people from all the way from back in the '80s when that happened to now, and even new people that's never actually heard of the case until recently. You've had all that support. How do you handle all that support?
not easy. It's like, you have when people keeps coming up to you and you'll be talking to somebody and they'll go, I was here when it happened, and I see all these people pulling up. Most of them had carloads, and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, oh my God. And you're thinking, where are these people coming from? Or who are these people? And you just can't get it in your head that they're there for you and because of your daughter. And I'm sitting there like, but it's slowly clicking. But
it's crazy when like I always said, that I think always when somebody has a child crime, no matter who you are, they should be punished no matter what, because it's wrong. A kid cannot defend themselves.
yeah.
And again, like I said, I'm just finally glad that once I heard that on the news, once I texted you guys, I'm just glad that peace is there with you. But the real peace is when he's frying.
Right.
Because I know that feeling of that anger that you feel. But I'm like I said, I'm just glad that the victory is your guys's.
Yeah, everybody, when somebody will come up to me and they'll go, how you gonna handle it when you go to court and stuff like that? And I said, I've done been to court 3 times, and I got my own seat. I got right there in front row. Right where when he brings him in, my eyes glued. Everybody else would be sitting there crying behind me. I'm just like dead stare.
Your blue eyes turn red, right?
Oh yeah, everything's turning red. I'm surprised that I ain't got smoke coming out of my ears, and because I'm sitting there. You're fried. Then the last court appearance we went to, he says he wants to change of venue. I thought to myself, it ain't gonna matter where you go in Allen County or out of Allen County. It's still in the state of Indiana.
Well, because everybody
want to know.
Everybody knows. You guys had coverage.
Yeah.
You guys have coverage from Inside Edition to.
I got Fox. Yeah, 21, 15. Let's see. You got the station from New York. And I got another one coming up sometime. I thought, oh, yeah, it's all over. Besides, there's people from Canada all the way to Australia knows all about this. I said, there ain't going to be no fair trial.
Yeah, because either way, because like I said, with the TV coverage and
yeah.
then just everybody knows of the whole incident, he's not going to stand a chance.
No. Because they said that with April's case, it was the first case of a child within 10 years. Because I guess the last one that they had was 2 little boys. And they, from what I understand, they went to Fairfield School and they were walking down the street somewhere and they came up missing. And then everybody's, you know, out playing at night. Now, they don't have no care in the world. And all of a sudden, April came up missing. And then that opened up everybody's eyes again.
Yeah, people got to understand, you know, you got to keep an eye on it. You know, we live in a world where anything can happen. It sucks, but, you know, no matter what, you still got to keep your eye on your kids and do what you got to do.
Oh, yeah.
I just, like I said, there's just so much I want to say, but I really can't say because, like I said, you guys got them.
Yeah.
Because last time we had a lot to talk about,
yeah.
so it's like, you know, we might as well have Wesley have balloons and stuff like that to celebrate, but, you know, you still got a couple more things the family's got to go to and take care of.
And like I told Mike, I was sitting there, after this is all over with, I said, I don't care if I have to go broke. Well, I'm gonna have me a party, and I'll be partying like it was 1999. There's gonna be a party, all right.
The go party fund for Janet and the family. The go party fund.
Have a GoFundMe.
No, the go have fun part.
Yeah.
The go have fun part.
Donate. We have a little table, donate box under there. Donate to the cause.
I think the whole city of Fort Wayne, everybody could come around internationally. Just do it in the Coliseum. Get the Expo Center. Well, no, the Expo Center can't even hold that.
No, as many as people that was involved in it, I might have to have it at a park or a garden or some wide open area. That way people can spread everywhere.
Coliseum
Park, yeah, that's big enough.
Coliseum Arena. We'll sell out other people. That's been there. Okay, I'm sorry. We're getting out of hand, but with it, but like I said, I'm happy. Like I said, it's crazy because, you know, we've all became a family because I got you. We all became a family because we talk a lot. Yeah. And we all have a lot in common. I mean, I know pretty much your whole family, and me and Mike talk a lot. I talk to you a lot about wrestling and etc. I consider myself family to you guys, and I'm honored to interview you once again for the final gavel. Yeah. Yeah. So Wesley, thank you very much for having this opportunity, for having me interview Janet once again. I'm sure I could have done it any time. Yeah. But again, like I said, I didn't want to be like the rest of the meeting and just rush and be like, hey. So. And I would tell Mike would say, I'm telling him, Jeffrey's coming to the house. Don't tell him, don't let nobody else know where I live at. And you guys, see? And we try to keep that in closure. Exactly, and you guys trust me. That's why it's, yeah. Right now, the only one that knows where we are is the Fort Wayne PD. Yep, that's it. Yeah, like I said, I'm consider you guys family, and it means a lot to me. I mean, especially coming from a guy who you guys didn't know, and then, you know, like I said, I'm touched. So, anything you'll say to everybody before we go? The only thing I think of right now is I appreciate all the support, and I appreciate everybody now in the past help, and in the future, and just have to keep in touch. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for an interview for Wesley TV, and this will be also on a special Jeff Landis too as well, so stay tuned for some more. Thank you. Normally